This is Luke, and I'm talking to whoever's listening about Big Trouble in Little China. On this episode of It's All in the Reflexes, I'm going to be talking about the possible remake, reboot, sequel to Big Trouble in Little China. Right, my thoughts. There is only one Jack Burton, and that's Kurt Russell. Don't remake it. Leave it alone. You can't remake a classic movie like Big Trouble in Little China. Just won't work. You can't catch lightning in a bottle twice. I posted this question on my Instagram page at Bigger Trouble in Little China, and the response was an overwhelmingly big no. Don't do it, leave it alone. What I have found out online, so it must be true, is that there was going to be a straight up remake with The Rock playing Jack Burton, and the script has been written. But I think the backlash from fans has been heard, and they're not going to do that now. I have no problem with The Rock, I watch his movies, but he's not Jack Burton. John Carpenter said about the remake was, they want a movie with Dwayne Johnson. That's what they want, so they just picked that title. Kurt Russell and The Rock worked together on Fast and Furious movies, and they must have talked about this on set. And Kurt Russell said about The Rock was, he's just a really good guy, I liked working with him, and he's going to do it. He and his crew will hopefully be able to come up with something that I guess makes the title work. So what I think now is going to happen, they are going to continue the universe of Big Trouble in Little China. Everything that happened in the original exists and is standalone, so no remake, it will be a continuation, which is good. But what I mean by good is that every film is being remade at the moment. All of John Carpenter's movies are. So it will happen to Big Trouble in Little China one day. So if they continue the universe, that should stop a remake being made for a while. I wish they would just stop remaking and rebooting movies. It never seems to work, but they keep trying. There is no need to remake it. They can even use the same title. That seems to be okay nowadays. I'm guessing that The Rock will be playing another truck driver, and maybe be friends with Jack, or has heard his stories over the CB radio. It would be great to see Kurt Russell play Jack Burton again, and Dennis Dunn play Wang Chi. Seeing the characters now, when they've gotten old, if done right, could be funny. Jack Burton still driving the Pork Chop Express, Wang Chi running the restaurant, Mel Ying probably has left him because of his gambling problems, the gangs are still fighting, the Wing Kong, the Chang Sings, and the Lords of Death. New bad guys maybe, the Daughters of the Storms. I'm sure the Storms visited the White Tiger often. There are many elements they are going to have to get right to make this movie work. The music is a big part of the movie. They need to get a director that can handle action and comedy if John Carpenter doesn't come back, but I hope they can bring him on board to play some part. Strong female characters. Gracie Law is a strong character. She doesn't need Jack to save her. I think she would have escaped by herself. She is not the damsel in distress, and that's why the relationship with Jack works so well and is so funny. It has to be an adventure story that we, the audience, can feel like we could be part of this world, even though it's a magical world with monsters, ghosts and sorcery. If we walk down the wrong alley, it's a world that we could enter. These are just my thoughts, and I would love to hear yours. So please check out my Instagram page and my YouTube channel, Bigger Trouble in Little China. I still have lots more to talk about Big Trouble in Little China, so I hope you will follow and subscribe. Thank you for listening, and remember, it's all in the reflexes.